Let's check them. Take out 1. 2 is Aventino, Mr. Kyle Yates. 3, Alvino, Richard Burton. 4 is Arctic Times, Damien Murphy. 5 is Buckby Lane, Polly Gundry. 6, Christy Beamish is Josh Guerriero. 7, Encore Cadudal is Tina Jackson. 8, Eskimo Jack is Rand Morgan. Down to Fiore, David Thomas. Holy Joe is Jackie Coward. Jacksonville, Vicky Simpson. Catarino, Sam Whaley-Cohen. 13 is Muramana, Freya Hartley. Scots Grey, Jamie Snowden. Son of a Fushi is Oliver Greenall. This, that and t'other, Nick Schofield. 17 is Viscount Banks, Hannah Watson. 18 is Where Now, Nina Carberry. 19 Watenzo, Coleman Sweeney. And 20, You Know What, Caroline Woods. So 19 runners.
He's a 3-to-1 shot, but there has been serious money for Christy Beamish. Chronicle bookmakers have just laid a 20,000 to 120,000 that horse. He's now been knocked into 6-to-1. 13-to-2 Catarino, 8-to-1 Alvino along with Where Now, 11-to-1 Soneva Fushi, and 12-to-1 Buckby Lane. One horse being back from 50s into 33s is Holy Joe from the Venetia Williams yard.
And one of the first away is Where Now, up there in company with Arctic Times as they come to the first of 18. In third is Scots Grey. The leaders all got over it. Well, in fact, they're all over as they come now towards the second. And on the far side, Arctic Times with the green cap. Up there is the grey Scots Grey. Holy Joe in the centre, followed then by Where Now as they got over that well. Further back is Eskimo Jack. Catarino takes up a prominent position. Buckby Lane the near side. Further back in the field then is Son of a Fushi, followed by Viscount Bounce, and further back in the field is a Fiore as they come now to the chair. The biggest and most ferocious jump on the course, and there's a couple of fallers there. Jacksonville's gone, and so too is Encore Cadudal. They're the two who have gone in the chair. Coming to the water now, 3 in line. Holy Joe shows out in the centre from Scots Grey and Arctic Times. Then back in fourth place is Son of a Fushi from Buckby Lane. Where Now is next from Catarino, then Viscount Banks. Further back is Christy Beamish. Eskimo Jack behind them from Watenzo, this, that and t'other, followed by Aventino, Fiore, then Muramana, who's well back in the field from Alvino, and back towards the rear at last is You Know What. Racing out now towards the Melling Road. Holy Joe, and also on the inside, the green cap of Arctic Times. They clear of Scots Grey as they cross the Melling Road. We join Ian Bartlett.
So heading down to number 5, Holy Joe from Arctic Times, Scots Grey, Buckby Lane, Catarino, Viscount Banks, this, that and t'others right on the outside of the track in the red and white silks as they come over number 5. At the back of the field, Alvino is a little way behind the main group of runners, and also You Know What is well behind as Holy Joe comes now to number 6 with Arctic Times, Son of a Fushi, Scots Grey and Catarino in company with him. A mistake towards the outside by Muramana as they come down to the open ditch now. Holy Joe, Arctic Times, Son of a Fushi, Catarino, Scots Grey, Buckby Lane, Christy Beamish, Viscount Banks and Watenzo. This, that, t'other was next from Where Now. Then Eskimo Jack, and behind that is Aventino, followed by Murama, Alvino, Fiore, who's made several mistakes on the way round, is last but one as they get over the next plane fence there, and Buckby Lane is the one who went at that as they head now down towards the one before Becher's Brook. We join Tony O'Hare.
And Catarino is up there now with Holy Joe. Arctic Times prominent on the inside. Scots Grey, last year's winner, is next. Then Christy Beamish, Son of a Fushi not far behind them with Viscount Banks, and they're followed by Watenzo as they come to Becher's Brook. Catarino and Sam Whaley-Cohen in the lead from Holy Joe. Then Arctic Times down the inside. Scots Grey is in fourth. Catarino over from Holy Joe, and we've lost Viscount Banks at Becher's, and another faller back in the field there was Muramana as they come onto the Foyne-Avon. It's Catarino in front from Holy Joe. Arctic Times the inside. Scots Grey for Son of a Fushi. Mistake by Watenzo. Then Eskimo Jack and Christy Beamish, followed by This, That and T'other. Then Where Now, who's dropped back there, followed by Aventino, and behind Aventino is Fiore with Alvino next, and You Know What a long way behind as Catarino takes them over the canal turn. Leaders all safely over and heading towards Valentine's Brook now. Catarino in front from Holy Joe. Arctic Times on the inside. Son Son of a Vucci in 4. Behind these is Scots Grey, and then comes Tenzo, Eskimo Jack as we join Darren Owen.
It is Caterino who's being chased by Holy Joe, Arctic Time, Son of a Vucci, a few lengths to Scots Grey, Christy Beamish, Eskimo Jack is on the wide outside as they jump the 5th last, and Scots Grey has gone. Last year's winner is out of the race, so they run towards the open ditch, 4 from home. Caterino, Holy Joe within the mix, Son of a Vucci just in behind them, Christy Beamish as they jump the final major test in the race. Caterino narrowly to Holy Joe, Son of a Vucci, then Christy Beamish. Arctic Times is being rowed along, Eskimo Jack in the blue, red and white colours, then with Tenzo just in behind these comes Where Now, several lengths to this, that and other, who's getting outpaced with Tenzo blundered badly there, as did Where Now. So the leader as they run towards the Melling Road with 2 fences to jump is Caterino, who's looking for his 3rd win in this race. Holy Joe holds every chance. Christy Beamish is banging contention to the outside. Then the dark sleeves of Son of a Vucci. On the extreme left comes Where Now, just in behind these with Tenzo, then this, that and other, Eskimo Jack and Arctic Times. And this little group are clear of the others. We rejoin Jim McGrath.
Well, Caterino, who won this race in 2005 and 2006, he's looking to make it a 3rd win here, and he's gamely battling on the inside for Sam Whaley-Cohen. In 2nd place is Holy Joe. On the near side is Christy Beamish coming there with the blue armlets, followed by Son of a Vucci in behind them, and they've kicked away now from this, that and t'other. As they come up towards the 2nd last, Christy Beamish on the near side jumps it well, jumps into a narrow lead, but Caterino is not done with, fighting back on the far side, a length and a half in front of Holy Joe, Son of a Vucci, as they come up now towards the last in the Fox Hunters. It's Christy Beamish who rises first on the near side, gets over at a half length in front of Caterino. They're 5 lengths in front then of Holy Joe as they race towards the elbow now. They're drifting very wide. It's Caterino, Sam Whaley-Cohen drawing level again with Christy Beamish. Christy Beamish fighting back ahead in front. Christy Beamish as they come up now with 100 yards left to go. Christy Beamish on the outside, punched out by Josh Guerriero, is now starting to draw clear, and it's a big win in the Fox Hunters for Christy Beamish and Josh Guerriero as he comes up to win it by 4 or 5 lengths. Caterino has hobbled across the line in 2nd. In 3rd then Holy Joe. 4th is Son of a Vucci. A gap then to this, that and t'other, followed by Eskimo Jack, and behind them is Where Now, Arctic Times with Tenzo, then a gap to Fiore, and a long gap then to the other stragglers. You Know What is one of them, Alvino is another, and then the grey Adventino, and they are the only finishers.
120,000 to 20 Christy Beamish has just collected. I think he's off down to the travel agents. He won at 6 to 1. Caterino was 2nd at 13 to 2. And Holy Joe, the one that was backed each way from 50s, has got a place at 25s. And if you did back with Paddy Power and you want a 4th place, it was Son of a Vucci at 11 to 1.